Hello, everyone, and welcome to our Eternal Sunday. It's our monthly legacy tournament here at Grey Ogre Games. My name is Mick. I'm one of your hosts alongside the future pro, Alfian Pun.
Hey guys,
Those of you, yeah, I haven't been here in a while.
you've been gone.
I've been gone, and I've come back with a new voice. I had to
Change your
change
voice.
my
Wow.
voice. Yeah, they've been
Undergo,
hunting me down.
undergo voice surgery,
Yeah, exactly.
throat surgery,
Very,
and getting
very
a new
sexy
voice.
right now.
Yes.
Yeah, very sexy. Anyway, we're watching the match here between Julian Maganius and Matthew Lai. I'm very sure I butchered that
Yeah,
name there.
I think it's
Marquenius
let's just he'll kill
Julian.
he might kill us if he
Yeah,
listens to this. So
just
let's not
like
butcher his name.
Julian. Yeah, I'm playing against Matthew. Matthew, I believe, is playing what, the mono black reanimator with a splash of green.
Green. Oh,
Yeah, green is an interesting color to
is it
splash.
for what was it the
It's for sideboard cards. I think like what Matthew's got Sylvan I saw Sylvan
right
libraries
right?
and stuff like that, but that doesn't feel like a mono black reanimator
No, it
type deck,
doesn't.
right?
It doesn't. Oh, one tomb. Oh, this is a good card.
Alright. So Entomb on turn one, great card to start off with the mono
This
black
turn two, isn't
reanimator.
it? It's turn two.
Oh, this turn two.
Yeah, yeah,
My bad.
yeah.
Yeah, Julian has like two. I don't know, maybe Julian plays something like Growth Spiral or
Ghost
some rubbish.
Spiral.
I don't know.
Oh.
Or Exploration.
So Matthew Lai tosses away that Gristle brand.
Couldn't do it any faster.
Yeah. I discard Grizzly brand. Respawn.
Respond?
I mean, he
No.
probably has
Cry.
like force of will, like to
Maybe. Julian looks like he's playing what, blue white control, a blue white mentor. It looks like.
Villain mentor. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, right? We call it like blue white control, blue white mentor.
Blue White
I think
Miracles.
blue white there's miracles, which plays counterbalance, and then there's the mentor version, which is like a counter tempo deck.
Right.
Right.
Is this here to Torak?
Yeah.
Wow.
So one him of Turek, but that's going to be countered by a spell pierce, nicely
don't-
placed in the main
I
board.
don't mind that actually. That's fine.
Why him of Turek to start off with?
I don't mind the spell pierce.
Oh yeah, for
I
sure.
mean, you're trading. You want to trade your cards for counter spells with Julian, right?
Mhm.
So that your good card, like your reanimate, will eventually resolve.
Yeah, exactly. So that does that get countered with, basically it's discard one card, right? Discard
Right.
one counter spell
Right,
card.
right.
Which does work.
But I think you're Julian, you're fine with that because you still have a lot of counter spells in your hand. I see the force of will.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
like more draw spells. You can draw into more counter spells. So
The problem is the only other blue card in his hand, I believe that is a what you call it, the what's that 3/1?
3/1.
Three
True
mana
name?
three. Yeah, true name.
True
I
name
think
Nemesis.
that's the only other blue spell in his hand.
Right. I think you'd rather force of will something than cast the True Name Nemesis though.
True.
True Name.
True.
True
Oh
Name.
no, he does have another blue
Brainstorm.
spell.
It's a brainstorm.
Brainstorm?
It looks like brainstorm.
Do you risk it though? Do you like brainstorm and then
Wow, Matthew is waiting. Okay, he wants to wait for Julian to let his shields down, but but
alright, okay,
if
so
you're
brainstorm.
if you're Julian, do you ever let your shields down? I think not, right? You just constantly hold mana up, and that's
Yeah.
the step caster into spell pierce thing. If you want to do that,
Mm. So wow, this is
it's like a very hard matchup for Matthew actually.
yeah. Not I mean like with this hand, right? Julian has been able to sculpt his hand quite well.
Yeah.
Matthew here not being able to pressure Julian into dropping his cards or losing card advantage against Matthew.
Right.
Unmask would be awesome.
The mask will be cool.
Unmask would be awesome for Matthew. Just to make sure that his path is clear to be able to cast spells. But I think Julian just passes the turn here. Maybe he will ponder. Or preordain, sorry, that's preordain.
Preordain, right.
So maybe he'll preordain? I don't think so. I think you just pass the turn, right?
I think
Like, there's
preordain
no-
is fine, but I think you want to hold that for to pitch it to force of will maybe.
Yeah, exactly. So you just pass the turn here. He's still got the option of, running out Snapcaster into a Spell Pierce,
Yeah.
which is great.
I think if you're Matthew, you're maybe aware of the Snapcaster and you want to hold up Dark Ritual to
to be
gen-
able to
generate enough
pay.
mana to. Ooh, that's black bordered Bayu.
Yeah,
Wow.
okay. Yeah,
Matthew
so
a
this
high roller.
yeah, this is the green part of his deck,
Yeah.
which is very strange. I've never seen the splash green.
Yeah, I've never
though.
seen it. I've never seen it either before. This might be the more grindier version where it's like a mid range combo deck.
Mid-range combo. I've never heard of a mid-range combo deck before.
It's like black green aristocrats in the old
Okay, okay.
this where you have like the they have the Cryptolith rights and the Westfield Abbey.
Yeah, but that's the thing, right? Like that is essentially a combo deck with another win condition.
Yeah.
That's it, right? Like that's not like, yeah, that's.
I mean, maybe you can just hard cast his Crystal Brand eventually.
On 6 mana, it's like yeah, sorry, 7 mana.
7, yeah.
On 6 mana, you can cast a Grave Titan.
Oh, hey, Dark Angel.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, what's good? What's good?
I met Juma just randomly, like we were at the IT show.
Oh yeah.
I
IT
met
show
Juma
brings
on the-
a lot-
yeah, I
brings
met-
people a lot together.
Met Juma at the IT show, so nice.
Oh, how do I share this?
How do you share this? Where's the share button?
I'll do. Yeah, wait, hold on. You keep talking. I'll
Yeah,
share it.
okay. You go find out.
Yeah.
Alright, so Julien here building up his board, making sure that he's got enough mana to cast his spells, and I think now is a great time to go ponder. To preordain. Preordain such a powerful card. Like
It is
scry
very
to
strong.
yeah,
Scry to
scry to
Draw one. Wow,
That's
is
2.5 cards. That's essentially, that you're. Yeah, it's 2.5. For well, technically every scry is like half draw. You're looking at potentially up to 3 cards, which is very powerful. Yeah, here we go. Preordain. Does not need the will of the council there. Does not need the council's judgment there. So it's probably gonna get rid of that. Yeah, I don't see him needing it. I mean, he's still got Force of Will. He's got a Jace. The Jace can get rid of whatever Matthew decides to just hard cast. He's still got Force of Will, which he can actually start paying for.
right. Oh, that's great.
But he decides to keep both cards on top. He wants that 6 mana. Oh, okay, he's got fetch land. All right, never mind that.
Matthew this is not a position where you want to be in Matthew's shoes, right? Because
Yeah,
when you don't want to be in a position where control has more lands than you, more cards than you, more answers than you.
yeah, and so it's gonna be a bit tough. Like Matthew wasn't able to resolve the Hymn of Turek, which I think might have been.
Yeah, that would have been a bit better if he resolved that, so that you can bring down your opponent's resources a bit.
Yep.
But then now he has Leg of the Dead. Oh, he's got Unmask. Yeah, this is a big
All right,
play.
so Unmask gets rid of an Entomb. He doesn't need a second Entomb here.
Right.
Playing
Ooh.
around a Spell Snare. Sorry, not a
Spell
Spell Snare,
Pierce,
Spell
Spell Pierce.
Pierce.
Snapcaster Spell Pierce doesn't do anything. I mean, does do something here, but you can just simply tap 2 for that.
Yeah. Gonna show his hand?
Do you?
I think it's fine. I think it's
yeah,
fine
right.
because like
Your hand is so he takes Force of Will, right? You still have Jace to answer whatever he reanimates, so it's not too bad.
But Julien doesn't know about Matthew's Snapcaster. Matthew's Dark Ritual.
Right.
So I think he's gonna catch Julien unawares, because he's gonna take the Force of Will.
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna look.
Matthew might be a bit scared of the Jace, because like whatever Matthew resolves here, even if it's a Griselbrand, right, the Jace just comes down. I'm gonna
bounces it, yeah.
I'm gonna bounce your Griselbrand, and then
then
you've got to restart all over
The
again.
Griselbrand is in your hand, not in the graveyard where you
Yeah,
want it.
that's gonna be a problem. So it's either Matthew has to run a spell into. Oh, okay. You know what? You take away the Snapcaster. Oh, you
Right.
take away the Jace, right? And if Julien here, and then you have to run a spell into
Oh,
that
then
Force of Will.
then you okay, that's fine actually. Yeah, now that you mention it,
You'll force Julien.
you force you to 2 for 1, right?
Two for one,
I think that's
yeah.
a good deal. I think
And
you go for
Matthew
it.
here,
Dark Ritual. Okay.
Okay, so that's a Dark Ritual. I wasn't expecting you to play a Dark Ritual that
Actually,
early.
if Matthew plays the fourth land, he can resolve. He can hard cast the Grave Titan.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
So that might be what he's going for. The Grave Titan hard cast with 6 mana would be actually pretty good.
Wow, but that's a lot of resources to sink in
I think
because
it's
if he
fine though,
loses,
right?
if he loses this, then that's going to be an issue.
He still
He's
needs.
still got collective brutality
Yeah,
as
he
well.
can still reanimate stuff from the graveyard. Quality Brutality is gonna pitch the Ashen Rider. Look at
Alright.
his hand. This is gonna maybe force of will. Well, but if Julian is forced to force here,
Forced to force.
he's actually put in a very bad spot, I think.
Yeah, it does the exact same thing, right? Where now Matthew has the ability to discard a card, which is great. And Julien here, if he chooses, he will lose one card instead of two cards, which is, the counter spell. That's what Matthew is trying to go for. So Julien should just let it resolve.
Right.
And unfortunately, like he's gonna allow Matthew to start resolving all the crazy stuff in his hand. So a bit tough, I think.
Yeah. This is
Are you?
don't say it.
Oh yeah. Maybe not. Maybe not now.
Okay, not now, not now.
Soon.
Later.
But yeah, the heads up play here by Matthew, and Julien here. I mean, like he should not counter this. There is no reason
Yeah,
to counter this.
But
Let Matthew just
Right,
take
right.
the.
let me
force
take
of
a
will.
force of will. So if you counter this, you lose your Snapcaster as well. So,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so you just want to take this.
You want to make sure that you're.
Leg of the Dead. Okay.
All right, so sacrifice for Lake of the Dead. He is going to be able to produce a ton of mana. Going to float one, sacrifice it to Lake of the Dead. So Matthew's
Ooh.
one is not a mono black reanimator. Not.
Is this just
particularly-
rock?
Yeah, it's like rock.
Matthew
It's like-
is playing the classic rock deck.
It's like a rock. It's literally just rock deck, right?
It's not random. This is rock.
Yeah. Matthew, you lied. You said it was a mono
Matthew.
black. Yeah, you said it was mono black reanimator. This is nothing like
Matthew can't play.
reanimator.
Matthew can't not play rock in any format. He
This yeah,
always plays rock.
this is a rock deck with reanimation spells. That's it.
yeah.
Not the other way around.
Matthew, you liar.
You lie.
Yeah, but this Grim Metal is going to generate a lot of value for Matthew here. Get
Mhm.
loads of zombies. So what my Julian needs here is a no, he's not really.
All
hoping
right,
for
so he's going to
Terminus.
go for brainstorm.
Yeah, he's going to
Look for terminus. Yeah,
No, that's wow.
I think maybe you should have brainstormed.
Yeah,
A bit
maybe.
earlier. Just saying.
that's a oopsie right there, folks.
But he's got the will of the council in the council's judgment.
Council-
Yeah,
Council's judgment.
in his hand there, which
Which
would be a
answers?
great job.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
with a
answers
great
the
draw.
Wave Titan.
It's a great draw next turn.
Yeah, it is.
And I don't think he wants to shuffle up his graveyard. I don't suppose so. I think the Monastery Mentor is still an important part of this game plan.
Do you think you slam the Monastery Mentor here and then you slam the Council's Judgment, get a monk
Oh wow, he left the Council's judgment
at the top, yeah.
at the top. Oh yeah, at the top. Yeah.
What you mean?
So I was he's basically he has to play the Council's judgment here, unfortunately.
right.
Uh
Oh, he doesn't have the extra white for the mentor.
correct. That he needs to fetch. No, those two are
Oh,
fetch
no,
lands.
yeah,
Those two
oh,
are
the
still
fetch lands. Okay, so they don't want to shuffle his deck.
Yeah.
Right.
Prairie
right.
Stream and
And Telta.
Polluted Delta and
It's gonna trade zombie.
okay, that's a reasonable trade, but Matthew just has to be a bit more aggressive here. He
Matthew-
has no cards left in hand,
yeah.
unfortunately.
I think if Julian resolves mentor and just goes and just
Yeah.
like going off the mentor, I think this might be
That's it. I
might
think
slip
that's it.
out of Matthew's hands. Okay,
What are the last two cards in his hands? One is a blue card and the other is a Force of Will. So
right.
Matthew just has to not cast spells and just try to win off the back of this 2-2.
But he needs.
I don't think that's happening.
he needs a reanimation spell, and even if he draws that, he's gonna get.
He's going to get Force of Will, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
So yeah, but when I thought, Matthew had turned the corner here, Julian just finds a set of draws. I think that brainstorm was very
Yeah.
important. I like the decision to not keep the Snapcaster, right?
Right.
To instead to brainstorm.
I think Matthew made an opening for himself, but the play of Grave Titan was just a bit too weak to take advantage of the situation,
Yeah.
right? Maybe he would have preferred like a reanimation spell for like the Grizzlebrand to refuel and like destroy Julian in card advantage, but Grave Titan getting yourself two zombies.
Two zombies, like
not
it's okay.
it's
very okay.
whatever, man. Two zombies.
Right? Yeah.
But then if you get it was reanimate spell for the Grizzlebrand instead, then that would be a lot better, right?
Yeah.
Infinite draw, and you just it's not
Unfortunately, that's not how the cards like.
that's not how it works.
Yeah.
Oh, mission briefing.
Oh,
That's cool.
Mission briefing for brainstorm here. So he's gonna mill 2 cards. Yeah, this is not a card that like you would expect being played in Legacy.
Actually, no, this card is really good because
I like
you
this
may,
card a lot.
You may cast this card from the graveyard. It's not flashback,
Correct.
so that means you can still pay the alternate cost.
Of the Force of Wills.
Yeah,
which
this
I
is a
mean,
good card.
We're seeing it we saw it in Modern
With
being
the-
played
the
in
mill deck.
the mill deck, because like you get to cast the card
Yes.
for its casting cost, which for any alternate cost,
right.
yeah.
So I think the wording in this card actually makes it pretty good.
Yeah, but I haven't seen it. I mean, like, I honestly have not seen this in Legacy
Oh,
as much, right? But this
Yeah.
card is still very good. Like when you're using Force of Wills, mission briefing can
Right.
be quite a
and
quite
when
a
you are
powerful
like
card.
using this in conjunction with a mentor, there's two triggers.
There's 2 triggers, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay, so he's gonna put away the white card and with the Force of Will on top, probably
Right.
going to draw that Force of Will. Would be nice if he had a 1 mana cantrip. Is that Terminus?
There's a treat.
Oh, entreat the angels.
And
wow.
treat all
Okay.
of the angels.
Oh man.
Oh no, this is not good.
Matthew's in in a
Is it-
really deep place.
Yeah.
let's just say it.
Oh no, this is not good.
He's only going to do it for 2.
Oh.
He's going to do it for 1. Do for 2.
Oh, just
No, he does it for 3. Okay.
okay.
For 2, right.
Okay.
White,
White,
and
white,
X.
yeah.
X. White and X.
So I think he's leaving behind the. What's he leaving behind it for? What's he leaving that behind for? 2 mana. What's 2 mana? Snapcaster, Force of Will. That's not how it works.
Yeah, no, maybe another mission briefing. Trying to
Actually,
fake.
yeah, mission briefing actually proving to be a bit better than Snapcaster in this case, because it
Mhm.
does let you use your Force of Will if it's alternate cost, right?
Yeah.
It's Snapcaster, you have to like pay 5 stuff. It's like
Oh, and Matthew here just gives it up. Okay. So Julian able to stabilize
wow.
and we would have ended the game next turn. Like just cast a few cantrips or cast 1 or 2 cantrips
that
and
was
Julian would.
that was intense, man. Julian had
Yeah, Julian almost died there.
yeah,
like,
he had a sign of he displayed
sign
his
of
weakness.
Yeah.
But Matthew just not being punishing enough.
Yeah, that
He didn't have the card.
he did have the reanimate spell, right? Where
Yeah.
now his deck is like a hodgepodge of like green and like a reanimation deck. Like it's
Right.
not doing either one full justice.
Right.
Where in the reanimation deck, I believe there's 4 copies of Unmask in the main board,
Right.
or like 3 copies of Unmask in the
I'm
main
pretty sure
board.
his deck has Unmasked main board.
Yeah.
4,
We
right?
saw it just
I'm
now.
pretty sure he has 4 main board too, right? Unmasked is just really good in this deck.
And like what's that one that puts -2, -1 counters?
-2, -1. Contamination.
Contamination, yeah. So contamination also very powerful,
Yeah,
very powerful card.
Removes the
Removes a lot of things.
Yeah.
Removes your Delvers, removes your Pyromancers, young Pyromancers, removes.
none of those in Julian's deck, by the way.
Well, he could put both to -2, -1 counters.
That is true.
on,
Yeah, just remove the
on
Monastery Mentor.
Monastery Mentors.
and
Yeah.
Chong Yuan, Rip Overslap.
Oh
Chong Ching
man.
Yuan. Oh no.
Dude, you can rush down to the store now. There's still like half an hour left to the end of the first round. Just go on one round, you know.
One round loss. It's
One
okay,
round
man.
loss, it's okay. It's okay, man.
It's just one round, man. Win the rest.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow, this new setup is really nice to look at, actually.
Right.
So comfortable.
Yeah.
This new three monitor
True,
setup.
yeah, we're finally upgrading
Yeah.
our stuff.
Yeah. Off the
Can we put this monitor in the center?
off
Yeah.
the donations.
half the things here are donations. The mouse is a donation, the keyboard is a donation. And speaking of donation, there's a link. Oh, what's that?
Okay.
Oh no,
I'll just
what happened?
I don't know, I'll strip it off.
Yeah. Speaking of donation, if you do want to support the stream, there is a link in the stream below the stream. Our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Grey Ogre Games, where you can actually donate money, even though it's illegal in Singapore.
Oh,
I think so.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, it's clean now.
Or you can just like buy stuff
You
off
can just visit our shop, man.
Yeah, just visit our shop. It supports the stream.
It supports the shop. Supporting the shop supports the stream.
Yeah,
That's
we are going to be changing our setup, our camera setup. I think within the next 2 weeks,
Right.
some guy's gonna actually pretty fast. Within less than 2 weeks,
Right.
some guy will be here and they will change the roll cage.
Right. And
the,
we're going to
Lego
use
Lego swing.
Lego swing. Yeah.
Yeah, our S swing,
Okay.
and it's going to be all aluminium,
Oh,
the-
I like that.
nice and sturdy.
And we're gonna get a webcam here.
Yeah, we're gonna get a webcam.
on the
Say hi.
Say hi. Yeah, we can. Streamer cam.
Stream cam. Yeah. Finally.
Yeah.
But there's gonna be a shit ton more cables here.
Uh,
Unfortunately, Ripple.
Well, really? Why more cables?
Because there's already a lot of cables here.
Yeah.
There's gonna be even more cables.
It's okay. I think that's normal.
Yeah.
I was looking at the Magic Fest streams.
Uh-huh.
Look at you can tell that there's a lot of cable mass below the table. Right? You look at the
Of
Yeah,
course, man,
yeah.
dude. They're running cables from like tables that are almost like 50 meters away.
yeah. So
It's
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
All right. If you just joined us, you're watching the Eternal Sunday here at Grey Ogre Games. It's our monthly legacy tournament, but of course we have other tournaments as well. Next Sunday will be what's next Sunday, Alfian?
Next Sunday, modern.
Modern? Yes, it is our first monthly. Is it our first monthly? No, it's the second monthly.
Monday. Yeah.
Second monthly for our seasonal qualifiers. And if you are interested in the Grey Ogre Games Invitationals, do come down for that, because winning that tournament or getting second place in that tournament automatically gives you enough points for our seasonal qualifier. And even if you don't get second place, you know, it gives you a butt ton of QPs
And booster packs.
and booster packs too. Alright, prizes.
Oh, both players smiling. Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, this is not Manolus Dredge, so Matthew is allowed to
Yeah, right.
to mulligan.
He is not implored to keep a 7-land hand.
Yeah.
Oh, 7-card hand.
7-card hand.
Right.
Yeah. You go first. No,
Right.
you go first.
So yeah. And
Yeah, people forget that like when you're playing against Manolus Dredge, you want
You-
your opponent to
you
go
want your
first,
opponent-
right? The second
you
game.
get a free draw.
Yeah, you get free draw, you get free land.
Yeah, man.
And your opponent is like, oh yeah,
Oh,
why?
no.
Why did I do that?
Why do I play this?
Why do I
deck?
play this format?
Why don't I just play normal dredge like a
Like a normal,
player,
yeah, like a normal
person?
guy.
Like, why don't I just buy LEDs?
Exactly. 10, you still play less. I mean, like, you still play like 10 lands, 10 or 12 lands.
Right,
Right.
right.
It's not like you play, it's not like you're any better if you play 0 lands.
And both players looks like they are content with their 6. Okay, Scry. I think Matthew's probably going first, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Matthew has the potential to be super explosive. Turn 1.
But Julian might have force of will. Oh, here we go. Thoughts. Okay, thoughts.
Alright, so Todd sees you. Toxish, Electron.
This is a safe play.
Oh, wow. Does Julian really want to force a will this?
I think
Is it
no,
really
right?
worth it? No, it's not
no,
worth
it's
it.
not. Definitely
It's not worth it. Just let it
Two,
go.
don't 2 for 1 yourself, man.
Yeah.
Okay, just 1 for 1 yourself.
So the thing is that there is only one other. It looks like there's only one other blue card in Julien's hand.
Right.
So if Matthew takes out, no, he's got two. He's got
Oh,
three other blue
three.
cards. Yeah.
Oh,
So what's his
brainstorm, brainstorm, flusterstorm, and snapcast, snappy snap.
snap? So I think you take out the Force of Will first, or you take
Yeah.
out the Flusterstorm first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
flusterstorm.
Okay.
Okay.
So either one of these. Then next turn will be the Thoughtseize number 2.
Petal, ritual, and tomb. Please. One time. Oh, he did.
He doesn't
Eh,
know.
yeah.
He doesn't need Battle Ritual.
Oh, he thought this and passed. Wait, what?
Or like collective brutality.
Only brutality. Okay.
Without discarding any cards, and here you go,
Wait.
just destroying
Nick, that was a
Julien's
bit
hand.
weird. Did he play the thought season then untap, then play the collective brutality?
Yeah. No, he played the Thoughtseize on turn 1, dude.
Then did Julian pass his turn?
Yeah, he laid a land and passed his turn.
Oh.
So now he's brainstorming.
Oh, right,
trying
right.
to-
Okay, okay, okay.
So Julien,
I was a bit confused there. Sorry.
Alfian, yeah, just have a brain fart.
No, no, it's just
Joe, just give him a nice tight
sorry,
smack,
guys.
smack
I
in the head.
I just malfunction a bit there.
Yeah. Just give him a nice tight smack in the head.
Brainstorm.
Brainstorm here.
Yeah, so basically gonna hide his good
I
cards, right?
think you hide away the nice cards. So he saw a Force of Will and a Snapcaster Mage.
Two
I
Snapcaster
think.
mages.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, take
So-
a 3 all day.
Julien here hit the. What did he hide?
I'm not sure. Maybe he hit another like Jace or like I didn't really see. Probably something decent. If he kept the Force of Will in his hand, it's probably something more important.
Yeah. Here we go. Thoughtseize again.
Oh, Matthew.
So yeah, Matthew here with the hand destruction. So
This
this
is-
is what the mono black reanimator looks like.
yeah.
Right? Hand destruction for like turn 1, 2, 3, and then on turn 3, Lotus Petal into Dark Ritual into N2
Right.
Maxium. Right?
He plays all. He has 3 thought seasons.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I'm just going
no.
to destroy your hand, sir.
This
And
is
make sure you have no other ways to
this
cast
is
that
this is
Force of Will.
just another day for Matthew Lai, man.
Yeah.
Thought Caesars, rock deck. Every deck he plays has Thought Caesars, man. Come
The
on.
problem now is that Matthew just doesn't have anything else. Like the Thought Seizers, I don't think he should have been playing the Thought Seizers this early on if he doesn't have a reanimate or
Right, yeah.
or any other.
Maybe he
card.
does have it. You don't know that.
No, he doesn't. The last 2 cards in his hand is a Unmask and
Dark Ritual.
Dark Ritual, yeah.
Uh,
So like this isn't optimal because like you should be saving all your discard spells for the at the end of the game.
yeah, when you can, when your path is already, when you can clear your path for something.
Exactly.
Now you're just clearing your path, but you have nothing.
But there's nothing to follow up.
and then Julian can refuel.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Julien has, ample ways to refuel.
Oh
And here he
no!
goes.
Oh no!
He left the Monastery Suspia on top because that
Monastery
is
Mentor.
his. Sorry, Monastery Mentor on top. Because that's his win. I mean that's his win condition, right?
Right.
So
And now if he has like another blue card in his hand is just perfect because he has Force of Will. Oh no, he doesn't have a blue
Nope.
card.
so
Okay.
he's trying to get to that 5th mana. Unfortunately, Matthew here just not drawing,
Yeah.
not drawing very well. Just gonna have to pass the turn.
Okay, so this needs to be a land or a land or a blue card. Then it's good. Looks like blue card.
Looks like maybe it's a blue card.
Oh, Sylvan Library. Oh, okay.
Silver Library is great, but
He has
you
no
got
green.
no green
Yeah.
mana.
Yeah, this is what's happening here. Matthew is very so low bit because of the Thought Caesars he used. And he just does not have the green for his Abrupt Decay or his Sylvan
Oh,
Libraries. Oh
gosh.
no.
Is that Assassin's Trophy?
That is
instead of
Assassin's.
Rock-
Oh, no,
my
that's
God.
Assassin's Trophy. My bad.
That is Assassin's Trophy. I wouldn't have imagined Assassin's Trophy making it into.
Well, no,
Into
there is a there's
Legacy.
Assassin's Trophy, Isocross Scepter deck.
Oh wow! Okay, yeah.
That's
So
legit,
basically,
man.
try to
That's legit.
basically just destroy everything.
That's
But it can be counted. The problem is that it can be counted, right? Like if you have
Maybe 2
Chalice.
Maybe 2 for
yeah.
yourself. Oh, okay. Here's
All right, so Unmask here
Unmask, yeah.
to start off. I think that Force of Will going to
You-
be fired off first.
I don't think. Wait, unless you can take 1 or 2.
Because that spell pierce is not going to be very useful,
Oh,
right? So
yeah.
Force of Will, pitching Force of Will. Force of will pitching, force of will, and after that you leave. Oh,
Okay, so he just lets it. Oh, Swords of Plow. Wow, this hand is all gas, man.
exactly, yeah.
It's all
Because Swords
gas.
of Plowshare, like I would have forced that.
Force
Right.
pitching spell pierce?
Force pitch force.
Oh,
Because
you
you're
have
not gonna,
spell
yeah.
pierce. Okay,
Then
okay.
the spell pierce is the follow up.
Right.
But that's just to make a creature. Doesn't really matter. And then that you can just
Yeah.
cast Path to Exile
Mm.
on not Path to Exile, Swords to Plowshares
Right.
on whatever Matthew has. So reanimate what? What is he taking from Julien?
What does Julian have? Mentor? Question mark. Does wait? Am I missing something? Or is he reanimating himself? No, he's not.
I don't know. What is
Did we miss something that Julian has?
Snapcaster? I think maybe the
Snapcaster,
Snapcaster.
yeah.
Snapcaster for the
Yes.
Thoughtseize.
Okay. Snapcaster, right, yeah. Completely forgot about Snapcaster
Mm.
Mage.
Snapcaster for the Thoughtseize or the Collective Brutality here.
Yeah.
And
So I
then
yeah.
Dark Ritual, Collective Brutality.
Ooh. So what will you do? What will you do with your Julian here? Do you let this go through, knowing that you'll get stripped down with one card less?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I think
I would. You know what? I would just force this because I get a token and I do he doesn't get Snapcaster Mage.
yeah,
I would
exactly.
just force this. And I want to leave.
So
Oh, he lets it through.
Matthew doesn't, of course, Julien doesn't know what
Collective
he
brutality.
has targeted.
I mean, he can
Okay, so Collective Brutality here, he can still counter the
Okay.
Collective Brutality.
Dark Ritual. Okay.
So Dark Ritual
I think this is
into
okay,
Collective
right?
Brutality.
Right. You can counter the collective brutality. Then you can sword Plowshare the Snapcaster. You get 2 triggers.
Yeah,
Seems cool, right? Seems good.
seems good.
And Julian doesn't know this, but Matthew's 2 cards in hand are both dead cards. So he's gonna.
Okay, so
Okay, he's gonna
gotta take away the ability to
create mana.
cast anything
That's
else.
fine. That's fine. I think that's a better play as well, actually.
And then maybe the Path next turn, so they can get in the damage. Oh no, okay, so he's gonna go swords this turn.
Now he has any cantrip off the top is lethal. Wait, no, it's not. It's a one-off.
7, yeah, no, 3, 4, yeah, 7. So any cantrip, I think that's what Julien was playing for, right?
Right.
Any cantrip would have made it a lethal attack.
Right,
But Matthew here down to 3, Assassin's
Oh,
Trophy,
no,
but doesn't
mana's
find the green mana.
Stuck off
Stuck
green.
on
Oh
mana.
man.
Fortunate.
One of the downfalls of playing like these
Splash.
monocolor splash X deck is like you have so much sideboard cards, but you put them in, you think they're going to be good, but you don't draw the next color, and you're just dead.
I like Matt's philosophy in playing these decks, right? Like if you have Leila of the Void, or you have like what's that? Leila of the Void, or if you've got what's the Rest in Peace,
Right.
I'm screwed. That's okay.
That's fine, yeah.
Right. But
yeah.
I would have discarded that Rest in Peace like really fast, really early on.
If I can discard it, yeah, sure, I'm gonna discard it. But if he has it, whatever.
If you have it,
man.
then like yeah,
Okay, I
sure,
guess I lost.
Yeah.
But that's what you signed up for. You play Legacy, right? You lose
Yeah,
to so much
exactly.
random stuff. You lose to this, you lose to that. But at the same time, you have this potent win condition that just goes off. And if you don't like jam it out with any random stuff that protects your shit, you can just let it go off, and it's gonna go off like 60%, maybe 60% of the time, and you're gonna win on the spot. So
Yeah, exactly.
I think it's a really good way to approach the game.
All right. It's the end of round 1. We are going to go for a break. We'll put out a replay of our last Eternal Sunday tournament. There is recordings.
Yes,
I hope so.
Yes, we do.
We'll be back, so don't go away. See you guys.